Hey guys, this is an album cover coming at you with another game. This is a ZVT game on Lost Temple between Safeword, the orange Terran, and HighanDry, the purple Zerg. Actually, is that high and dry? Like high and dry, steadfast, or is that high and rye? Like high and rye, like a piece of bread on a shelf. Like I don't know. Just wow, we are already thinking so deeply about this game. This is going to be a good game. I hope, I'm sure. So Safeword gonna already get his very early scout on. Looks like he was afraid of a 6 pool here on Lost Temple, which you usually won't see which you really won't see a whole lot of 6 pools on a 4-person map. So looks like Safeword does get, I mean, he does play random, and apparently he doesn't like Terran. So for Safeword, hopefully this will be a good game and he will do well. So anyway, I hope that yeah, you have let me know via comment or personal message that you want Zerg vs Terran games, and here's one. So let me know if you want to see anything else. I would like to put stuff on my channel that you want to watch. Like, that's crazy, right? I want to put stuff that you'd enjoy seeing, but it's true, I do. So if you want to see, oh, I want some Protoss versus Protoss, or I want to see a Zerg game in which he gets Ultralisks, or I want to see battle cruisers, or whatever, just let me know, and I will try to do my best to find a game like that. Or if you have one of your own games and you're like, hey, I think this would be a cool game, you should cast it, then I probably will. So anyway, I should go ahead and probably say that wow, there's a bunker going down here. Probably should say that this is something that Terran do that really just whenever I play Zerg, it really gets on my nerves. They will build just bunkers here, and basically what this is doing is keeping the Zerg from fast expanding, which I don't know if HighanDry was planning to do that or not, but it keeps them from expanding. 2, it allows them a safe haven to slip in this little Marine, so that's not good, because it's going to be hard to take down, at least a little bit. It's going to take a lot of Zerglings or some Roaches to be able to do that. And what it can do is basically the Terran can just evacuate this and destroy the bunker and get all his money back. So yay for Terran. And what this says is these Zerg are going to have to be careful. One of them might die coming across here. It depends on how he micros. But yeah, and here coming another Terran. So not good at all for the Zerg player already. But like I was saying, I know I was saying something important. Whatever it was, you should take note of it, and because I'm sure it was really important. So we do see both gases here, and just another barracks going on the way. So looks like we might see a tech add-on here, or let's see, yep, there goes the factory. So gonna see some probably tanks, and throwing in a hatchery here. Now this is something that you usually don't see a whole lot of. I just remember what I was gonna say. This is not a user submitted game. I got this from SC2 replay.com, SC2 rep, I think, and it is not a pro game, but it's either gold or platinum. I don't think it's diamond, but what I was going to say is this is something that you don't see a whole lot, but is really kind of useful for Zerg to do. Hatcheries are huge, and if you've got the ability to block off like this, almost like a lot of this ramp, I can't give an exact percentage of how much ramp is being blocked off, but if you can do that, then it is great because you can constrict motion and movement, and anytime you can do that, that's obviously something you want to do. And these Zerglings dying off, but giving enough time for this Spinecrawler to go ahead and burrow. And now this really is a very defensive move from HighanDry, but I think it's a very good move, especially when you're not allowed to expand, and building a proxy barracks here too. So Safeword is just being redonkulously aggressive right now, building a tech lab on here, tech lab, and a starport. So probably gonna see some tanks, marauders, and medevacs, I would think, so far. I know you've never seen a Terran that's ever done that before, but prepare to be surprised. So we are going to see, and we are actually right now seeing a Spire for HighanDry. So I'm going to go ahead and get this second gas right here, so he can pay for all these, what I can only assume will be Mutilas. So this hero Marine going to here come in, try to spot and see what's exactly going on. But this Spire is hidden back. Is this Marine really going to be allowed to do this? Wow. Ballsy Marine, and gutsy, and it, you know, paid off. I don't know if HighanDry has these Zerglings here on hold position or what, but okay, no, we are going to see the Starport switch with, wow, this Marine is going to be all the way back here and spot this Spire, so he's going to be in perfect position to be able to handle with this, and that is completely HighanDry's fault for letting that happen. You build your Spire back here so it's somewhat hidden. Somewhat, if you really want to be fancy, you put an overload here, have him super creep, and then stick your Spire over here. But wow, that's completely on HighanDry. We do have our first Marauder coming in here. It'll be interesting to see if we have get to see any addition or add-on here. We're getting Banshees, and I say we. Safeword is not researching Cloak right now, so he is getting Banshees, though, which will not be the best. These Marauders and these Banshees will not be the best against Mutalists, which is what I can only assume we're going to see from that Spire, at least for now. This Tech Lab is going to go on, so we are going to see just more and more Marauders, but I'm not really sure if Marauders are the best answer to all these Zerglings. Look at the unit tab, 27 Zerglings to 4 Marauders. Yeah, I really kind of have to favor. He needs to pull this Queen back. Okay, good. This Queen can just transfuse this Spinecrawler almost all day. So I really don't see. And he's got an Overseer here. So if Cloak is ever being researched, if it ever does get researched, then it will really be null and void for somewhat, because he already has an Overseer. So these Mutalists are going to come back here just enough to, I think, one-shot SCVs if you target fire them. No, it looks like they're not one shot, but these Mutalists are going to be in here completely stopping Safeword from mining at this point. He has his engineering bay is just going up, but no, he killed off the SCV that's building that, so he can't get up missile turrets right now, and he cannot pump out enough Marines out of this barracks fast enough, because the Tech Lab is on here. If it's a reactor, it would be different. But these Mutalists are just going to hunt these SCVs down, and it's not going to be enough. These Marines are shooting at that Overlord, not what they need to be doing. These bounce glaive attacks of these Mutalists are just completely owning these SCVs. These Mutalists correctly going to go away from those Marines we see right now. However, this Banshee is going to come here and attack the mineral line of HighanDry. So these Banelings and Zerglings are not going to be what it takes to defend off this. These Mutalists are forced to come back and deal with this Banshee. However, this Queen is, will be able to, whoa, it escapes with 5 HP, so very, very close to death. I got all these Marauders, and looks like 1 Marine there, but really that's not what Safeword needs, or I would imagine wants at this point. So very interesting play we've seen so far, and look at the units lost tab. Yeah, Safeword has lost so many more, which is like 325 more. But at this point in the game, that's a lot, even though HighanDry is not doing his best, spending all his resources. And actually Safeword is not either, because Safeword has way too much gas. But, you know, that's always a lot easier to criticize and not always easy to do. So we are going to see more mutas for HighanDry. That is 8 mutas, which is more than enough to take out actually all this down here. I don't know if he knows that. And this Banshee. These Banelings and Zerglings going to come down here and just mop this up. Along with these mutas, it is good night, goodbye for this little pocket of Safeword's world. These Marines are going to come in here, but it looks like they had to stem to get there in time, and as a result are not nearly as HP ridden as he would hope, and it does force him to GG. So wow, good game. Yeah, let me know what else you want to see. Please rate, comment, and subscribe on my videos. Every time you do that, it just really encourages me to continue to do this. And if you like what you see, then please encourage me to continue to do this, because I enjoy it. And if you enjoy it, then we're like having a party and we're both enjoying it. So yeah, let me know what you want to see next. And always send me your own replays at analbumcover scii@gmail.com, and I will cast your games. So this is an album cover. Sign off.